Welcome back, folks. Video number 5 on the polarity of chakras series. First of all, I'd like to offer my humble obeisances time and again unto my spiritual master, also to Shri Gaurachandra, Srimati Radhika, her associates, and her holy abode, Shri Vrindavan, and unto Shri Krishna, his devotees, and the devotees of his devotees. May they bless us with the most profound understanding of love for the benefit of all. So, we were talking about the energetics of the heart chakra in relationships and how usually in the natural state the woman should be nourished there from her husband, and what are the difficulties if the man is like a second child. So let's look deeper into that. Men in our culture have learned to be like an Indian, without pain, not to cry and not to rely on their feelings. Always be very sober and rational. So with this, the emotional potential of many men was minimized or blocked. And to rely on one's feelings, or even just to recognize them, seems to be almost dangerous, or even very dangerous to many men. So this one is leaving to the women, which are then behind the hand belittled or named as incompetent or irrational, etc. Though again, if as a little side note, if there is only the emotional aspect dominant, that is also a danger, if so in some women. So a balance should be thought for in both men and women. So a very prominent obsession in our patriarchal man-dominated culture, as it was, a man learns from the childhood to receive the love of his mother, as it is normal for a child to receive energy with all the chakras. So as a child, the man, the boy, receives the love from the heart of his mother for many years. And in the growing up, usually the chakras become polarized. And in regard to the man, that would mean that his heart chakra gets repolarization from the taking more to the giving, from the inhalation more to the exhalation. So through the upbringing, the male socialization, military service, etc., this repolarization is strongly hindered, and most of the time completely hindered. So in many cases, the heart of the man remains hungry for a complete life, and always seeking for love and unfulfilled. And the woman who's in a relationship with a man whose heart has not learned to give feels misunderstood and in many cases left alone, even if the man would materially care for her very nicely. Then again, let me add here that there are also cases in which the woman has not learned to receive in her heart, and even if the man has a giving nature, it is almost impossible for him to give because she is not open in her heart to receive. So this should be added also. So the human being learns that love is something complicated, even dangerous, to which one may better not really go into too much. If one does not want to come into the danger of being deeply disappointed and hurt. Many relationships, especially in youth, start with an intense feeling of love. And one imagines how life could be in this kind of energy and joy. But how long does this phase last? After a certain time, the magic of the beginning is lost. And one calls this having become sober again. And the gray everyday life has the two beings back in its claws. Maybe sometimes one is a little bit trying again to feel it, but there will be again the similar disappointment. And after a few attempts, it is seen oftentimes that people accept a rather colorless life. And it is said that they became rational and are just belittling or laughing about enthusiastic people or people who are in love. So that is how the dying of the human starts, even if one is still very active in the business life, hobbies, etc. And sometimes the one or the other festivity is being feasted. However, the correct polarization of the heart chakra opens doors to a completely different life that has not been imaginable before. But at some point in life, we had a glimpse of it. And one had an idea that in life there is an unimaginable or uncircumferenceable, very vast beauty. And that behind every falling in love, there is something more. And that the connection between two human souls, or souls in a human experience, human body, is having an incredible potential which can really transform life. It is also opening up a creative potential, and that is almost unlimited in potentiality. So what are the prerequisites for this? We will discuss in video number 6. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes and your shares, and see you in video number 6.